Hey there, if you're in Falls Church, Virginia, and you're on the hunt for the right dog trainer, well, you've definitely come to the right place. We're going to walk through a clear, practical roadmap to help you find a professional who can help you and your dog truly enjoy everything our community has to offer. Just picture it for a second. You're relaxing at Cherry Hill Park on a beautiful day, and your dog is just calm, happy, right by your side, not yanking on the leash or barking at every single person that walks by. I mean, that's the goal, isn't it? It's about making those everyday moments enjoyable instead of stressful. And good training is exactly how we get there. So where do we start? First things first, we need to understand what good training actually looks like. It's really important to know what separates modern, effective methods from some of the outdated stuff that could honestly do more harm than good. The foundation of pretty much all quality training today is positive reinforcement. It's a simple idea, but it's incredibly powerful. You just reward the behavior you want to see. And this is about more than just handing out treats. It's about building a trusting relationship with your dog, which makes it the most effective and humane way to teach. Okay, so how do you know if a trainer is actually qualified? Well, you look for certifications. And I know these letters might just look like alphabet soup, but they show a real commitment to education and ethical standards. For general things like puppy manners or basic obedience, look for a CPDT-KA or a CTC. If you want someone who's a real pro at reward-based methods, a KPA-CTP is a fantastic sign. And for the more complex issues like serious anxiety or reactivity, a trainer with an IAABC-CDBC has specialized expertise. Once you know what to look for in a trainer, the next step is deciding what kind of training program is the best fit for your needs. There are a few common ways to go, and each one has its own unique benefits. So the two most popular options you'll see are group classes and private training. Group classes are just fantastic for socialization and for practicing focus around other dogs. Plus, they are typically more affordable. Private training, on the other hand, is perfect for tackling those really specific issues that only happen at home, like barking at the mail carrier or jumping on guests. It does cost more, but all the attention is focused 100% on you and your dog. There are also some more intensive options out there. Board and train is kind of like a training boot camp for your dog, and detraining is a really great middle ground where a professional works with your dog while you're at work, giving them a big head start on their lessons. All right, let's talk about the budget. Professional dog training is an investment, plain and simple. It's an investment in your peace of mind and in your dog's well-being. Knowing the typical costs in the Falls Church and Northern Virginia area really helps you plan accordingly. So as you can see, there's a pretty wide range of costs. A 6-week group class might run you a few $100s, while a really comprehensive board and train program, well, that's a much bigger investment. A single private lesson usually falls somewhere in the $100 to $200 range, but keep in mind that buying a package can often bring that per session cost down. Now here's a super valuable tip. Always take advantage of a free consultation if a trainer offers one. It's your chance to meet them and just see if it feels like a good fit. And be sure to ask for the total cost up front. That means including any package deals or travel fees for those in-home sessions. Being a responsible dog owner in Falls Church also means knowing the local rules. And this isn't just about avoiding fines. It's about being a good neighbor in our pretty close-knit community. Here is a number that every single dog owner in the city needs to know. 6 feet. In the city of Falls Church, your leash cannot be any longer than 6 feet anytime you're off your own property. And this is exactly why those long, retractable leashes really aren't suitable for walks on city sidewalks or in our parks. There are a few other key rules to know. Your dog has to have a current rabies vaccine and a city dog license if they're over 4 months old. And it's also worth noting that excessive barking can actually be considered a nuisance violation, which is something that good training can definitely help prevent. Now, let's talk about where you can go to practice all these new skills in the real world. The Falls Church Dog Park is the city's only legal spot for off-leash work, which makes it absolutely essential for practicing recall. The WNOD Trail is perfect for mastering loose leash walking with all kinds of distractions like cyclists and runners. And Cherry Hill Park is your go-to spot for practicing calm greetings and place commands in a less hectic environment. Okay, you've done your research, you know your budget, and you've found a few potential trainers. Now it's time for the interview. You want to be prepared with the right questions. Think of this checklist as your guide. You really want to hear them talk about positive reinforcement. Ask about their credentials and if they do continuing education. A good trainer won't have a one-size-fits-all approach. They'll talk about how they'll customize a plan just for your dog. And probably one of the most important questions is about your role. Successful training is a partnership, so you need to understand exactly what you'll need to practice between sessions.
At the end of the day, this is what it's all about. The goal isn't to have a perfectly robotic dog. It's about having a happy, confident companion who understands the rules and can just navigate our world calmly. A dog that your neighbors are actually happy to see coming down the street.
Finding the right trainer goes so far beyond just teaching sit and stay. It really helps you build a relationship that makes life more relaxed and enjoyable for both of you. Whether you're grabbing a coffee on Park Avenue, walking the W&OD trail, or just relaxing in your own backyard. We wish you the absolute best in finding that perfect partner for your training journey.